What's up, Rasmanites? Yeah, that's right. You know what time it is. Time for a review of the pilot episode from ABC of Josh Whedon's Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Today, on the Rasman's Reality. Yeah, using the H390 today because they are mowing my grass outside my apartment complex and it's really loud and annoying. Like the fridge running in the background, you guys are used to that with the Yeti and it doesn't change the Yeti's quality, but the Yeti picks up every freaking sound in the world. Whereas this one has noise cancellation, so if anything is picked up with this, it's not going to be nearly as annoying. And I just wanted to do pretty much a one take video other than the intro and credits. So, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Fair warning, this of course will contain spoilers for anyone that didn't see the show yet, so if you DVR'd it, if you had other things you were doing and whatnot, just come back and watch this when you've seen the show. But I loved it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It had Josh Whedon's humor in it throughout the show, and I love the fact that we're now going to see what S.H.I.E.L.D. does. It's not just going to be all about the Avengers or one of the Avengers, as has been the case in all the Marvel films. It's going to be about S.H.I.E.L.D. and what S.H.I.E.L.D. does to protect the world, and it's going to revolve around 5 agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., led, of course, by Agent Coulson, who is not dead. And it turns out that Director Fury faked his death in the Avengers to rally the Avengers behind the death, quote unquote, of a fallen colleague. And the other really surprising thing from the episode, the thing that was a surprise since they gave away Agent Coulson being alive and all of the previews for the show. I mean, I know why they did it, because they're trying to sell the show, but they shouldn't have done that because him coming out of the shadows there in that scene in the beginning of the episode would have been much more effective and much more cool had he not known. But the surprise was the Robin agent character. I call her Robin because that's her name on How I Met Your Mother. And I can't remember her name right now off the top of my head. But you all know who I'm talking about. I was really surprised to see her agent character in the show because even though she is free to do it now because How I Met Your Mother has ended, the final season just started airing 2 nights before the premiere of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So even though she's not filming How I Met Your Mother anymore, I thought that CBS would have said, yeah, you can't be on television for another year, or at least till the end of the fall season, because it will confuse people. So I was really surprised by that. Well, not so much that it would confuse people, but because it is a Nielsen ratings thing and networks don't allow their stars to be on more than one network. So I was really surprised by that, but really happy about it because I thought her agent character is awesome, and I think it is awesome, and it's great to know that she's going to be in the show. And of course, if you watched, you know by the end of the episode, or actually, it was actually more in the middle, now that I think back, but somewhere in the middle, she says, another agent says to her, rather, sorry, that he really doesn't know. Tahiti, he really doesn't know, does he? Talking about Agent Coulson. And she says, he can never know. So yeah, I'm having problems remembering character names, but I really loved her character, and I can't wait to see what she does in the show. And I loved Ward as well, and I love Sky. I think they're both going to be really interesting characters, and I love the two. I'm gonna have to go put the IMDb link down below in the description box because I'm terrible at remembering character names after one episode. But I love the two agents whose name makes you think that they're going to be one department and it's actually two agents. I love their relationship and their geekiness. I just love the show in general. I thought it was way better than what it could have been. Like it could have been just dialed in and lazy writing, but I really enjoyed the show. The only thing that I didn't care for, like straight up honest, is that the first quote unquote hero character that they had to go after had like a combination of the Hulk and Spider Man's powers. Like I thought that was just really lazy. And the centipede, it needs to have the ability to create powers that we have not seen in the Avengers because then it'll seem like or seen in other Marvel characters because then it'll seem like they're just lazy and they're not coming up with anything new with any of the encounters that we see on the show. So hopefully that changes after the pilot. But other than that, I have no complaints whatsoever. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. gets a 9 out of 10, A, whatever grade you want to give it for sure. So check it out if you didn't do so. Full screen referral link if you'd like to try to become a full YouTube partner is down below in the description box along with all company contact information for my company. I'm head of outreach for Handi Enterprises Inc, your assistive technology experts, so please check them out. And outreach, of course, also means social media, so please check them out if you haven't already done so. It greatly helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. And this is reality according to the Razman and Razman style. It's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.